I'm doing some tests to look at water. So I've got a couple of different tests I want you to see. There's this one where I'm comparing the boiling point of water. This one's completely pure water, and this one has got some salt dissolved in it, some sodium chloride. So I want to compare the different boiling points of these two different samples of water. Not quite up to temperature yet, so we'll come back and look at those in a minute when they're actually boiling. Over here, I've got a second test which tests for the presence of water. It doesn't tell us anything about the purity, but it does tell us if water is there. This one uses a chemical called anhydrous copper sulfate. And it's normally a little bit paler than this. It should be white, and ours isn't quite white, but it changes colour in a very obvious way when water is on it. So I'm adding some distilled water out of a little squirter bottle, and you can see the colour that you get when water's present. So my anhydrous copper sulfate will change from white to blue in the presence of water. And this is a second test for the presence of water. I'm using something called cobalt chloride paper. So you can see it's a blue colour, and when I add water to that, it will also change colour. So let's add a couple of drops from my water bottle. And it goes a very pale pink. I don't know if you can see that on the film. It might be that it looks a bit white. But it changes from blue to pink in the presence of water. So we'll go back and have a look in a moment at our boiling water samples. Because the water are boiling now, so I'm just going to take the temperatures so I can tell you. Now this one that's my pure water is on exactly 100 degrees C, as we expected, because pure water does boil at 100 degrees C. So this is the pure water. You can see the scale's gone up to exactly 100. This one that's the salt water, let's take the temperature. This one's actually a touch higher than 100, it's actually on 101. Well, I think that's evidence, that's proof that it really is not pure water in this beaker, which of course we knew because I put salt into it in the first place. And this is the impure water. You can see that the temperature, gosh, it's even gone up slightly higher than 101, it's on 102 now. So you can see the boiling point of water is really affected by whether it's pure or impure.